Think back like in the 80s or the 90s when they had to crank that fucking projector to watch the movie, right? You needed energy, willpower, and concentration. Energy to crank that thing, and let's say it's an hour movie, right? Just for the hypothetical. You would need willpower to keep going when things get hard. You would also need concentration. Because when you're cranking that thing, you start dozing off, you can get a hiccup and it messes up the image. The more momentum you have, the clearer the image is. And that's why people always talk about vision. And you get that from momentum. If you don't know what to do, work on these 3 quadrants of your life. From 0 to 10. Your energy is your biological fuel, your sleep, your nervous system, and your nutrition. 10 is like super healthy. Most people are operating like at a 4. And let's say their concentration is like from 0 to 10, 10 being laser focused, that we have rotten brains. Most people's concentration is at a 2. But let's say a 4, right? And let's say your willpower is a 1. This is your momentum right here. You see there, it says sunrise. So when you're trying to get through the day, it's such a fucking struggle. And when the sun sets, of course, you're just gliding down. Gliding down will always be easy. But the thing momentum wants us to do is throughout the day, look how this bitch is struggling when you have 7% momentum. But let's say your willpower is at a 4, right? Sunset's always going to be the same, deep rest and recovery. But look at the sunrise. It's a lot easier because the momentum carries over. Sunset, you will always glide down. Everyone knows how to sleep. But the most important part is when you wake up all the way to 7 p.m. and you can see that momentum carries over to the next day. Let's say your willpower is a 7. Boom. See, the morning and all the way to 7 p.m., that's the uphill. Everyone knows how to go downhill, but do you know how to go uphill? Let's say your energy is at a 7 and your concentration at a 7. Look at how that goes. Look at the image cranking itself. You can see the image now. That's what I'm working for. And now I have this button right here, right? 10, 10, 10. I call that sainthood. Because energy, to have 10, you would have to preserve so much energy. Mental thought, sexual energy, digestive energy. That's like sainthood. Your willpower would have to be a 10, like Jesus, walking 10 miles, fasting 40 days. And your concentration would have to be perfect, meditation. And this is what 10 out of 10 looks like. It's a perfect halo. You don't even see it moving. You ever go like that with a stick and you see after images of it? That's how it would look. It would go, but you can't even see the man moving his arms. The image wouldn't even be flickering. It'd be 4K. And you know what clarity gives you? It gives you inner peace. Say your energy, right, is at a 10 and your concentration is at a 10, but you have no willpower. That shit don't move. You can't even get out of bed. So you really have to assess your life. Where are we at?